Sash here from the network studios. Back in the train station, got another journey to Hull today. It's annoying as shiz right now, having to wait for trains and that. Yeah, if you guys don't know, there'll be no network radios today, no park drives. There isn't really anyway on a Saturday, but there'll be nothing today because I'm actually going to visit my mum. It's kind of like the only time I'll see her before Christmas, and I don't get much time to see her normally, with her living like 21 miles away from where I live. Well, probably more, like it's 21 miles to the city where she lives, but then she's like right in the city, and you know, like a lot of places. DJ Cammy tonight, lad. Yes, lad. Exactly. That's another reason why I'm going as well. DJ Cammy. You guys know for clubbing year that was our last event that we did. Clubbing year has kind of died, by the way, guys. Now, I may do a live stream when we're in there. I might like just go live and show you a bit of what's happening, and stuff like that. But as far as clubbing year goes, I'm not really physically going to do anything more with it now. This year it kind of died because my camera broke, and I lost camera charger, my laptop played up, and it just didn't really work out. I had a lot of time of just going out in town, where I live, meeting mates there. I wasn't really going to any do's, and the clubbing year got ruined really because I had more hopes for it at the beginning of the year to like go to like festivals and things in the summer, and they all got kind of ruined because family booked holidays and stuff like that. Which, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the holidays and stuff like that we went on, but I was really looking forward to like beach festivals and stuff like that. We only really did local do's, if that makes sense. The furthest we went was Yarm, and the rest of the time was just like Hull, Brid, Hull, Brid. And that was pretty much it. Like, that's the only places we went. Clubbing year, I had more hopes for like maybe going to somewhere in Leeds on a bank holiday. I had hopes of doing something New Year's Eve, round New Year, to kind of finish off, like doing something today. Everything just kind of messed up. So I might still start clubbing year 2018 next year, but I might start it as a brand new sort of fresh and see how it goes. I've got more high hopes to make this next year, what's coming up next week, into an actual clubbing year and do a lot more stuff than I actually was doing, and stuff like that, like do more festivals and things like that. So I'm like, I'm quite excited for that, to be like, hopefully doing some festivals, definitely some more retro in the lineup. Retro's definitely something that I want to go to again. Retro nights are probably the best nights for me to do with clubbing year, best nights to go to, probably the busiest nights I ever go to as well, or I've ever been to. That one at Yarn back in June was absolutely packed, and it didn't take long to get packed, whereas like some of the do's I'd been to in the past, you're sort of waiting sort of half an hour to an hour before it like slowly starts to pick up with people coming into the club. Not with the retro night. There was people queuing up to go inside, and that's not something you always get. When I went to remixes got busy, but they didn't get busy like immediately when it started. Like, for example, like there wasn't a massive queue of people waiting to go in. Sometimes I could just walk there and walk in, especially the last remix I went to, which was the Special D and Club Filler.
The next train to arrive at platform 2 is the 12:40 Northern service to Bridlington.
Not my train.
At Bridlington only. The next train to arrive at platform 2 is the 12:40 Northern service to Bridlington.
And then in about 10 minutes, they'll be calling for my train. That's pretty much how it goes. But I'll be ending the stream before then because it gets very busy on our train station and stuff like that. When it gets a bit closer to the train coming and a lot more people go to Hull instead of, not that Brid's a bad place, but so what did I bring? What have I took with me on my journey? Well, I'm obviously staying overnight. I'm going to DJ Cami, so I'm obviously not going to be going ahead and, you know, coming back. I brought my iPad because, you know, get some tunage going before we go to the event. And I'm also going to do listen to a bit of music on the train. Where are we? That's a present. Brought my headset, which, by the way, guys, I was telling you guys like over the PlayStation that this headset. Ooh, sugar! I shouldn't do that. I don't want to break the cup, do I? Let me put the camera down a sec, guys. Oh, Jesus, right. Right, just a sec, guys. I think the cup should be all right. It didn't fall very far for it to physically break. All right, guys. So I was telling you guys that my headset had broke, and this is pretty much where it broke. You see this mic here? What I'm holding here. Well, that's going to break it even more. Jesus Christ, I'm so clumsy today. Well, where the mic actually physically connects to this bit here, it actually snapped. So, like, I could pull this and a wire would pull out, and physically it wouldn't stay in the place where I wanted it to be, because this actual mic had actually, like, physically, like come off, like snapped off from the actual headphone. So I couldn't do anything about it. I was kind of bang, boom, you know, I was kind of stuck. So I had to sellotape it. I've sellotaped it to keep it in one place. The only thing is if you wear it for normal headphones in public, you look like a bit of a plonker because they've got the big mic sticking out and a load of sellotape on. But, you know, I could do with a pair of just headphones, but I prefer headphones to earphones, by the way, and I do need a pair of headphones, so I might actually look into some sometime. But yeah, that's pretty much how they broke. I brought my iPhone and iPad charger, needed to bring them really, so I wouldn't, you know, go ahead and, you know, run out of battery while I'm there. And then I just more or less brought the boring stuff, clothes, some overnight gear, pretty much where it goes, pretty much what happens. I didn't bring anything else. Oh yeah, I also did bring, but for some reason it seems to have gone missing. I thought I put it in here, unless I, oh no, it's here, guys. I also brought myself a little miniature Bluetooth speaker. This thing's actually really, really loud as well. Surprisingly loud. And I think that's about it, guys. Train will be here soon. That train's just gone. I'm gonna leave it here, guys. Like, sub, comment. Peace.